Alright, so I'm
You won last year.
I'm Allah, the third year medical student here in the English module, and because of the theme of the conference about neuroplasticity, so I thought about a very basic and instinctive process that we do every day, which is learning or experiencing something new, how to use that in order to face neurodegenerative diseases. So we'll start with the word neuroplasticity. It comes from the Greek word plastikos, which means to form. And we do this every day through learning. When you experience something new or learn something new, this makes the neurons that are grouped together to fire together and establish new connections, which is directly the opposite of neurodegeneration, which leads to neuronal cell death. And this kind of pathology in neurodegeneration is manifested in several diseases which are found nowadays, with a major number of patients like Alzheimer's disease with around 44 million patients, Parkinson's with around 10 million patients, so it's a very important topic. The thing about experience or learning and neuroplasticity there was a theory which was established by Hebb in 1949, which is briefly neurons that fire together, wire together. So this is what's really interesting about learning something new or experiencing something new. Neuroplasticity can be induced by other ways, like electrical stimulation, let's say like transcranial magnetic stimulation at low frequencies or at high frequencies. But the thing that's really interesting about learning is that it's spontaneous. It doesn't need such, let's say, preparations in order to induce the neuroplasticity electrically. So let's say with the functional electrical stimulation,
Go to
there is
the applications. I can see you have some applications.
Yeah, the functional electrical stimulation, for example, it uses that kind of concept through a brain-computer interface. So you use your hand, let's say, in case of strokes. If you have a malfunctioning hand, like the right hand, you use the hand to grasp or to stimulate the foot on successive, on a continuous manner, and that showed that if you concentrate on doing this or learn just to use that organ, that extremity specifically, that yielded positive results, and the function of the limb became more and more better as time went on. Constraint.
But that's, I mean, he is great.
It's so like it's very the applications are very simple, very so it's like a daily process, like using a game like Wii or like virtual reality. If someone cannot experience that thing because he cannot move, you can just use that kind of technology, and very simply that this daily manner can be used systematically in order to phase neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's or Alzheimer's or so and so.
Yeah, have you done yourself any training or?
No, it's a review.
It's a review.
So I just went through the literature to see what kind of results did such experiments yield.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. As for the educational activities, in this channel video for free, I've been making high school subjects tutorials since I was 16 years old, and I'm still making these tutorials. Also this year I started making tutorials about medical curriculum like anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, and so on.